It's nothing new. This shit has been going on for hundreds of years. And yes, it is fucking terrifying. It is absolutely horrible. It is a tyranny on a colossal scale, and the consequences and the devastations of individual life and property is appalling and frankly disgusting.
The nihilistic aspects of, like we've created, frankly, in my opinion, a life that isn't worth living. Not to say that like we need to go kill ourselves, but it's this empty husk of a life where we can't make any real decisions on our own. We don't have the freedom or liberty just to go out and live a celebratory life if we want. And that's hollowed out the meaning of everything.
If you remove any meaning, then discourse is not possible, and we only have discourse or war. That's the only two methods to resolve conflict. So manipulating language leads to war, and also manipulating money leads to war.
When that trust function is violated, the value of money collapses. And that's what fiat currency is.
In this circumstance, we are facing, I would consider, one of our greatest challenges. We have an enormous amount of overreach by the federal government and state governments. I mean, to an extent, I think that's unfathomable to the founding fathers of the United States. They're reaching into every single aspect of my life. Transportation, food, communication, every single one is regulated and controlled. And then we're also seeing the rise of like central bank digital currencies. This is not a good thing for the consumer. Central bank digital currencies means absolute control over the entire economy, which is insane. I mean, this is far past 1984 dystopian levels. I'm extremely pessimistic about what this represents for humanity.
Central banking is the largest apparatus of theft mankind has ever known. It's the greatest con in human history. And this all sounds hyperbolic until you really peel back the layers and see it for what it is. Like, every dollar printed is time stolen from productive people. And that's the most important thing. Because we spend our time, we sacrifice our time to earn money. We expect to be able to sacrifice that money in turn to claim commensurate sacrifices from others. That is the trust fabric. That is the mechanism that it provides.
We are not at all, believed to be rational. Like, Bitcoiners are widely perceived as like the crazy people, and we're not the crazy ones. Everyone else is. And so I'm seeing civilization hang on this very, very terrible precipice. I think Bitcoin to me represents the only salvation out of it.
We are at this point where we truly have this opportunity to opt out, to be unbanked, and to say fuck you to the fiat system of slavery, and to live in a voluntary agora.
I really love the quote of Aaron Swartz. He said, you literally have to ask yourself every day, what is the most important thing I could be working on right now? And if you are not working on that, why aren't you?
I'm interested in the Renaissance, and the Renaissance is going to be a function of how we change our behavior.
The pre-Bitcoin you and the post-Bitcoin you, so like you're a born-again Bitcoiner. And the level of conviction 100%. That kind of goes along with that, that's not priced in, Like, there's so many Bitcoiners that are willing to go down with the ship. Like, it's Bitcoin or bust, baby. It's just, this thing has to work because it's our only chance. There's, this is the arc.
It's an amazing time to be alive because the possibilities are seemingly infinite, and the way we look at the world is changing dramatically, and it's changing really fast. So it's like you're intelligent to be woke to this.
I've noticed that across all the conversations I've had, and with all the cyber hornets and the plebs, is these dramatic changes in behavior across the board. And I think part of that is because now you look out and you see kind of limitless potential on the horizon. And that shines the spotlight back on you to say, okay, now there's nothing but potential. And the only impediment is you.